Hey, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Happy virtual open house. Welcome to my virtual open house. I'm going to wait a minute because there's always a delay. Give people time to hop on here. Hope you all had a great Wednesday. I finally got my hair did since the COVID. So I'm feeling pretty good. If you are here, raise your hand or just say hi, where you're from. I'm adjusting some things right now. Hey, Loopy. How are you doing? Thanks for popping in tonight. Hi, Kathy. I'm so excited too. I've been working like a dog to get ready. I'm just so excited to share everything. I just wish I had it all for you to share in person. But this is the next best thing. Did you get your, hi Donna, did you get your make and take packets? If you ordered a make and take packet, hi Chris Butler, how are you? Let me know if you got your make and take packet. I mailed them Saturday and everyone was local, I think except for one person. So hopefully everyone got it in time. I'm going to get started because we have a full night. I mean, I've got a lot of stuff, a lot of samples. I think we're going to make 3 things, including the make and take that I sent you. Good. Everyone got their packet. Great. Okay. Tonight we're celebrating the new catalog. Yay. It's finally live. It seems like we just wait for it to go live. I've had it for a while, or I've been able to look at some things online. And then I was able to do a pre-order. And I sent out an email this morning. You all probably got an email if you follow me, with some things that Stampin' Up! Feels like might go onto back order pretty quickly. And a lot of what I'm showing you tonight are some of those items. The demonstrators got to order them, and I guess there was a bigger order than they forecasted. But never fear. If it goes on back order, it'll be around again. And there's so many other things in the catalog that we can take advantage of. I didn't have time because I went and got my hair done. I came home real quick to look and see if anything's sold out yet, but we'll figure that out tomorrow. I did order my inks, because usually we can pre-order our ink pads, and this time we couldn't order our ink pads, and I definitely wanted my inks. So I'm in my chair at the hair salon ordering my ink pads with the new ink colors and the new Stampin' Blends and the new Stampin' Write markers in the new colors. So since I wanted to mention one thing, and I want you all to pay attention. We're going to have some prizes, some little prizes throughout the night, but I have a big surprise, I'm going to give out a stamp set. I'm going to ask some questions during the evening, and I'll give you the answers even. I'm going to be that kind of teacher. I'm going to give you the answers to the questions. And then when this is all over, I could say goodbye and everything. Hi, Betty. Hi, Karen. When this is all over, you can post down there the answers to the questions, and then everyone who gets all the questions right, several things were on back order. Oh, I'm so sorry, Chris. Yeah, I ordered the blue ribbon, the in color ribbon today, and it is on back order. I went ahead and got it because they said it would be in the middle of July. So anyway, back to our prize patrol. I'm going to ask several questions, and I'm going to give you the answers. So if you want to write them down or come back later and watch it, because I'm going to give everybody until tomorrow or Friday at 5. So people who watch it on the replay can play as well. Hey, Annie. And answer the questions in the comment, in a comment after the deal's over. And everyone who gets all the answers right will go in a drawing for at least one stamp set. I'm thinking 2. We'll see. I have to see if I've got something fun that's even decent enough to give away to y'all. I want to give you something good. And I didn't have time to pull some of my newer stamp sets. Okay, so that's the prize patrol. And then tonight, if you're here live, you can play some games, and we have some other little prizes for just my live people. So let's get started. If you have a catalog, let me see. You can pull it out or just look at mine. We're not going to go through this page by page. I know a lot of demonstrators just kind of do a catalog crawl. Whoops, sorry. But we're going to look at stuff and do stuff instead of just look at the catalog. But I wanted to point out a couple of things. On the inside cover, you may have noticed we have some new stamping embossing machines coming. They are not available to order as yet, but as soon as they are, I will let you know, because I am jazzed about the mini one especially. They just wanted to include them in the catalog so they didn't have to send a supplement later, but it should be sometime this year. Let's cross our fingers. Or they wouldn't have put it in the catalog. Okay, so I wanted to mention that. And then on page 1, if you'll look down at the bottom, well, all the suites are listed here. So if you like coordination and you like things that go together, you might be interested in the suites. But I wanted to point out here, anything in the catalog that has this little blue 10% off, you save 10% off. And it's a bundle. It's a bundle. So when you buy products as a bundle, you save 10%. And then this little red star, I always pay attention to that. It's a red starburst with an N in the middle. That means that is new this year. How wide is the mini one? You know, Karen, I don't know, but I will find out for you as soon as we're done, and I will post it. In fact, there is a little video that shares it, shares everything about it, and we are allowed to share now. So, okay. That is all. The 10%, the new. I always pay attention to the new, but the old is good. So here's our first question for the quiz to win the stamp set. So if you want to make a note or come back later and write everything down, I might go over all the answers at the end too. So just to give you all a prize for staying the whole time. Here's the question. What does a red starburst with the letter N next to an item in the catalog mean? Write it in the comments if you know. Okay, and I know we're on a delay. You ordered at 1:02, Chris. I did too. I was sitting in my hairdresser's chair trying to order while she was doing her thing. Yes, a new product. Okay, so that's the answer. The red starburst with an N in it is a new product. Okay. I'm done with the catalog for now, but I wanted to look at the new in colors, and you probably all have noticed these. They're really fun. I love the new in colors. Get my cord out of here this year. Cinnamon Cider, Just Jade, Bumblebee, Magenta, Madness, and Misty Moonlight. Don't they all go together so well? And then, as Chris was saying earlier, the ribbons are sold out. But I got a note that they would be available in July, so that's not too long of a wait. But these are really nice cotton. And guess what, you guys? I forgot to order the blue one when I ordered these. I ordered 2 packs of Midnight. What is the color? I'm going to have to remember them. Misty Moonlight. I ordered 2 packs of paper instead of the ribbon. I put in the wrong number. Easy to do. But aren't those pretty? I just love them. There's coordinating embellishments, and I want to, here are the little dots, enamel dots. So we have a quick price patrol. In the comments, tell me, I'm going to give away this packet of enamel dots, the new in color enamel dots. So in the comments, tell me your favorite new in color, and then try and guess what my favorite new in color is. And I'll repeat them again. Cinnamon Cider, Just Jade, Bumblebee, Magenta Madness, and Misty Moonlight. And you could just say brown, green, yellow, pink, or blue if you want. So comment on that. And the 6x6 papers, 2-sided. We're going to use these tonight. And I sent these in your make and take packet. And these papers come in all of our color families. Light, or subtle, bright, regals, neutrals, and the in colors. I see some answers. I'll give you a minute to answer. Is beautiful, and I'm using it a lot tonight. Okay. It reminds me of denim. It's not a real royal blue or navy blue. It's just such a soft blue. Okay, the winner of the things. If you guess Magenta Madness, pick a number between 1 and 25, and I'm going to pull it out of this cup. And the person, if you guess Magenta Madness, because that is my favorite new color. Hey, Jaylyn, we're playing a game. The winner gets the little dots. So if you guess that my favorite color is Magenta Madness, put in the comments a number between 1 and 25, and I'm going to pull a number out of the cup. And hopefully it won't take too many turns. I'm going to write these down as they come in. I need a secretary tonight. So I've got 12. Okay, Chris Butler, can you pick another number? Donna Pollock already chose that one. Kathy says 10. Okay. Oh, 10's already taken, Chris. You got to go fast. Pick another number. 1 through 25. 8. Okay. Lucky number 8. Watch Chris get it. Anybody else want to choose a number who's watching? I'm going to write your name on here so I don't forget. I'll wait a few minutes and then I will draw the number for that before we do our next prize. Make sure everyone has a minute to put a number in. I guess everyone who guessed Magenta Madness put the number in. Okay. Duh. You guys, I have to remind you that the evening time, I'm crazy during the day. You know how I get messed up during the day. The evening time is really bad. Okay, I'm not going to look. I put 25 1-inch circles in here and numbered them. Nobody said 18. 13. Nobody guessed lucky number 13. That would have been my guess. 10. Who had 10? Somebody had 10. Kathy Garnett. Yay. I'm going to put your name on these so I don't forget. Congrats. Okay. Save that for the next one. All right, we've looked at all the new in colors. See all my scratch notes. Let's make something. I've got my pages here, my notes in the wrong order. Because I printed them right. Talk amongst yourselves. What were we going to... Oh, I know what we were going to make first. Here we go. It's a tea light lantern. Let me see if I can do this. Probably won't show with all this light, but we're going to put a little tea light in there. Isn't that precious? Don't you love this die? I knew immediately when I saw that die that we had to make some kind of lantern. And I think these would be adorable on tables for any kind of ladies event. So, and it's real easy to put together. And I did a lot of the work ahead of time because we have so much to do tonight. So the bundle I'm using, whoops, is the Birds and Branches. I think that's what the bundle's called. You guys, I have my, here we go. It's called the Birds and Branches bundle. Okay, this is a fun one. Hi, Laura. So it comes with the stamp set, and then it comes with these dies to put the scene together. Isn't that cute? So I stamped the ones that have a die. Look at all these feet you can use from the 3 little eggs. It's so cute. Here's a border die and a branch. And so you get all these dies and the stamp set. And I am using, actually I'm not using Blueberry Bushel for that one. We are going to use it tonight later. To make the little lantern, I do need the bird stamp. We are going to use, this one's going to be green. And what I've done is I've cut 2 pieces of 6 1/4 by 3 1/2 bird feet, yeah. 6 1/2 by, or 6 1/4 by 3 1/2. And on the 6 1/4, the 6, am I getting that right? Yeah, 6 1/4 inch side, I scored it at 1/2 inch, and then I scored it at 4 inches. So our panel, our front and back panel is going to be 4 inches. I did that twice. I have 2 pieces, and then I cut out of the one big panel with that die from the set. It's called the Birds and More. I cut this die out. So fun. And I even left a little piece in there. So to put first we're going to put a piece of vellum behind that die cut. And I'm just going to use some glue dots, mini glue dots. And put that on the back side. That's where our little candle's going to shine through. Then on the panels here, I have cut 2 pieces of 3 1/4 by 2 for these smaller panels, and then 1 panel, or actually two pieces 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. But on this one, I used the largest circle die from the Layering Circles framelits or dies, and it's the perfect size to fit around the die. Isn't that cute? You can even make little frames with just, in fact, I have maybe one of my card samples, I did that. No, I didn't. I just thought about doing it, so never mind. But you can use your circle dies with this, what would you call that? A wreath window? So I'm just going to use a little multi-purpose liquid glue. And put these on the panels, and then we'll just put it together. These are so easy to make, and I just think they would be so cute either on the table with your food, like a food table at a buffet, or at the dining tables, at a shower, or a birthday party, any ladies event. I think this would be cute. A baby shower, new baby bird. And I'm using the In Color, this is Just Jade. And I went ahead and used the pattern with the wood tone to go with, we're up in the trees with the birds. This one is made with the Misty Moonlight blue. So I used a yellow bird for that. Okay, now that you've got your panels, your Designer Series paper glued on the panels, you're going to put some glue on these tabs, these 1/2-inch tabs that we created. And you can kind of put this together flat and just, whoop, don't know my own strength. Okay, and then we're going to fold this one over. See, look, you can even carry them to your banquet or whatever because they fold flat. You can keep them for another time. I think they're fun and so easy. See how fast we did that? Now, for the little bird, I am using, I wonder what color. Should I use yellow again? Oh, I think that's why I had the blue out. I was going to do, thank you, Betty. You're a big lantern maker. I have a cute lantern you made me. That's why I had the blue out. I wanted to stamp the bird blue. See how easy that is? Isn't that cute? It's even got some shading already done in the stamp. I just love it when they do that. Okay, and then we're going to die cut that out with the bird die. there are two dies, so you can have kissing birds. These two face each other, and these two face each other, so you can have love birds if you want. And I went ahead and cut it out earlier because I didn't want to take time to um, cut things out. And then I'm just going to put that on with a Stampin' Dimensional. I don't know, the yellow bird might have looked good with this green. And then I kind of made a nest with this new Flowers for Every Season ribbon combo pack. It goes with another suite we're going to look at in a minute, but you get 3 bolts of ribbon, and I'm using the it's the Misty Moonlight and Whisper White Baker's Twine, kind of with silver thread. So I just took 4 strands and I wanted the bow to kind of look like a nest, if that makes sense. So I didn't measure anything. I just went crazy. I wasn't sure I really liked this set, but after I worked with it, and wait till you see my cards, I really liked it. So I'm glad that I did get it. I got everything in the pre-order except for a couple of things. When you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, you can order well, we got to order about a month ago. Whoop. Here I am with my bows again. I should have went ahead and made this. I just wanted it kind of be a full messy looking bow. It'd be cute with some linen twine too, some linen thread. Karen, the dimensions were 6 1/4 inches long by 3 1/2 inches high. And then on the 6 1/4 inch length, score it at 1/2 inch. That's your tab to glue it together. And at 4 inches. So your front and back panel are 4 inches. And then your side panels are, I think they're 2 and something. Okie dokie. You decide which side looks the best. And I'm going to use some glue dots on this too. Isn't that cute? I always say that. Oh, I don't know if that's pride. I really want to be humble. Anyway, aren't they sweet? I just love those. And it's so simple. Okay, moving on. I think I have I have a question for you regarding these. Do you prefer the Misty Moonlight or the Just Jade Lantern more? That has nothing to do with nothing. I just wanted to know which one you liked. I think I like the Misty Moonlight one better. But I ran out of the wood grain pattern for the Misty Moonlight. Okay, did I miss a second question? I missed a second question, y'all. I don't want you to miss this on the quiz to win the stamp set. Okay, the second question kind of had to do with the Misty Moonlight. Yeah, me too. Yep, everybody likes the Misty Moonlight. It looks kind of like it's in the dark too, right? Like it's nighttime. The second question is, what is Leslie's favorite in color? And you all know that now is Magenta Madness. So in the for this free stamp set, the first answer was new product, and the second answer is Magenta Madness. Okay, I have some cards. I don't want to keep you guys longer than an hour that I made with that bundle. I love this die set. And then I think it'll be fun at Christmas time too, or Halloween with an owl in there. I used this leaf die, or I think it's a branch die, and I just kind of cut it apart and tucked it in under that little blue bird. And here I did use the linen thread. And this sentiment, I think, is from, did I write that down? I didn't write that down. We'll get to it. It's from another stamp set that we're going to use tonight. Isn't that a nice one? To a friend that makes me smile. And then this card, I used the nest. This nest. And the branches. That's the, oh, and the little eggs. Little mama bird's watching out for her eggs. So those were really fun. Like I said, I didn't think I really cared much for this suite, but when I got to working with it, I loved it. Okay, if I can get in order here. Oh, here's the third question. What bundle did I use to create the Birds and Branches lantern? Can you think of the bundle name? This is for the free stamps that I'm giving away. The bundle I used was Birds and Branches bundle. So mark that down in your notes. You love the second one, Annie? I don't know which one's the second one. Oh, the one with the little nest. Isn't that cute? Wouldn't that be fun for a baby shower, baby gift? Have the little eggs in there. Birds and Branches, you got it, Karen. Okay. The next one is the Lovely You bundle. And I have two card samples from that one to share. This is just a really fun one if you need. You placed a giant order yesterday? Oh, that's great, Dee. You beat out everybody today. This is because I think the system was a little bogged down. Like I was at my oh, that's okay, Annie. I was at the salon doing it, and I had the hardest time. It took me forever to order like 5 items, but this is a good set for sentiments. And I love the font. And the bundle, I mean, if you want the bundle, it comes with the Lovely You stamp set and the Lovely Labels Pick-a-Punch. I have to remember that name. Pick-a-Punch. This is kind of neat, and I'll show you a couple of samples I did. This one is real simple. It's just a layer of card with some, this is that Misty Moonlight. I think, I didn't use much pink. I think pink is not probably the majority's favorite, so I kind of stayed with something y'all like. I just really like that pink. And then the sentiment is from the stamp set, and I used the little, whatever this doohickey is, and then just tied some linen thread around that one. Real simple little quick card to send out. The second one is a little bit more involved. I just used this kind of curved leaf and made a half circle, and then stamped the flower image and the little, is that a verdigris? Is that what you call it? Around. And I used bright colors on this one. I used, this is Coastal Cabana. And then just some circle dies for the sentiment. So, the punch will punch out actually two different styles of punch in 3 different sizes. So you could say it makes 6 different punches. It's the stamp set is made especially to fit on the punches, but you could use this for many tags, different tags for your cards if you like to put tags on cards. I do, so this will probably stay on my desk because it's just a quick little something to add your tag. And I was just going to show you a fun thing to do with this punch is to take your 1-inch strip and punch it in there. And that's the that didn't look very good. I don't think I got it in there straight. Don't you love it when that happens on live television? Make sure it's in there right. There we go. I have it a little bigger than 1 inch. That's part of the problem. I cut it a little outside the box. So then we're going to do the other end. And I want to make sure I get this one right. It helps me to look at the back and just make sure it's lined up in there. Okay, so there's a tag. Now I'm going to take a 1/2 inch one, this Wildly Grateful, and punch it down. And I'm going to decide how long this needs to be. And it's real fun to make layered punches like this. And then you could just adhere it right on there. Isn't that cute? You could pop it up with a dimensional. I just love the font. Anyway, that is called the Lovely You Bundle. It's just a simple little card stamp set, and sometimes those are the best. You don't have to really recreate the wheel. All right. Clean this off and we'll move on. Okay, here's question number 4 for the free stamp set. What is the name of the punch from the Lovely You punch bundle? Write this down. The name is Lovely Labels Pick-a-Punch. Oh, and you could also look in your catalog. And you have till Friday at 5 to answer all the questions. And I'll go over all the questions at the end of tonight so we don't get confused, because I know how much I can confuse everyone. Okay, this next suite might be one of my favorites. And it's going to be very popular too. It's called the, what is this suite called? Flowers for Every Season suite. Ooh. So you got a die from this suite in your make and take packet. The suite comes with 2 bundles. The Celebrate Sunflowers bundle. So the stamp set and these dies. Isn't that pretty? These will be nice to use in the leaf. So that's the 1 bundle. And then the Jar of Flowers bundle, which comes with the punch. And I didn't check. They were saying that the punch was going to be one of the things that will probably sell out. But this is, I've stamped it and punched it out. It's really cute. It's a mason jar. And I have some samples. Here is the paper, which they also said is in low, kind of low. It's really pretty. And for my demonstrator friends on here today, I read that you can, look, they even have a Christmas flower in here. You can get these papers in a 12 by 12 size paper pack. So I will be ordering one of those. I didn't read that until after I placed my order today. Isn't that how it goes? Beautiful paper. And here are my samples. I made this sample using the Jar of Flowers and the punch. I love this blue paper. And I used that twine again. I colored the flowers with my Stampin' Blends. And then the other card I made with that was this one. I had to make the shaker card because that's kind of the Jar of Flower bundle is on back order. Oh, 2 weeks? Well, that's not bad, Betty Holton. Good. That's not bad at all. So you were still able to get it. It's just, you just have to wait. I got it in the pre-order. I almost waited, but I got it. So I use these Flowers for Every Season gems, which are really kind of cute. They're like little jewels. They have a flat side and then they kind of pop up, and it looks like they're in kind of a clear and maybe the Just Jade color. But that was really kind of fun to make that. And I wish I would have put a few more of the jewels in there. But those are the 2 cards that I made with the jar bundle. And then the 2 cards I made with the sunflowers, these are the dies, and this is the stamp set, are these. And this is the paper. I used the paper, what's it called? The Flowers for Every Season on all of these cards. So there is a die for this little flower, which made it really easy. I just stamped it in Memento and then colored it and cut it out. And I cut out the little leaves and twigs. I don't know what those are called. And you know, they're small enough that I could run it through one time. So it was pretty quick to make the card. This card I did not design myself. An artisan design team member, Narelle Faringia, designed this card. I completely copied off of her. I thought it was so cute because it uses the paper, and you could make a lot of them and not use up all your paper. That's how I think sometimes. And then this one I copied as well off another Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. This is Leslie Larkin designed this card. I think she used a different color. The little hello comes from the Itty Bitty Greeting stamp set. And then the texture I used is from a different suite that we're going to look at. It's from the In Good Taste suite. And I used the Tasteful Textile. Almost shows up better in the yellow than it does in the blue. So those are the cards I made with that. And let us make our make and take, because we're going to use the sunflower dies. And oh, I forgot to put the one I sent you all in your make and take, the pretty die. So sorry about that. I need to be better. Where is my make and take? Oh, here we go. So if you reserved a spot or in time, I mailed you a little packet with this simple little make and take. This is how it's going to look at the end. Stampin' Up! Does not allow us to mail stamped images. So I had to kind of design a card that just used dies. So you can use whatever stamp set you have to add to your inside sentiment. But to put the card together, you're just going to take your 8 by 4 inch piece of cardstock. This is so simple. You might have already figured it out because you guys are so smart. Then you decide which side of designer series paper you want to use. They're both pretty. I use the polka dot side. And put that right in the center of your little note card. And then I ran a little strip of, let's see if I wrote this down. Well, you can measure it. 2 by 4 inches. And I ran that through one of our new embossing folders. Sorry for the reach. I've got all my stuff on a table over here. It's called the Greenery. I'll be using this one a lot because it's a nice background. It doesn't distract. So then you're going to just take it and I'm running out of time, but I promise you guys, we're on the downhill slide. Thanks for staying with me. And then since I didn't use the big sunflower image on any of my samples, I wanted to go ahead and use it on my make and take. You guys will have your die cut sunflower, so just adhere that with some dimensionals or adhesive. I didn't mail the dimensionals with it because I didn't know how that would do in a business envelope. The way it was when I took it to the post office, the lady kept taking one of the envelopes because I wanted to make sure I had enough postage on all of them, and said, "What's in here? What's in here?" And she kept bending it, and I wanted to say, "Quit bending it." So if you got that one, I am so sorry. I don't know what happened. I think it was safe, but she just kept bending that envelope. That was so funny. Okay, and then let's see. I'm using blue again. If I had my new, you guys, I'm having the hardest time remembering the blue color. What is it, Betty? This is a pretty detailed flower, so I want to use my Stamparatus in case I don't get it all. Oh, look at that. Is that gorge? As they say, as the kids say. Doesn't matter what color, and you don't even have to color it in. I mean, you could color it in. Misty Moonlight, yay! I can't remember that one. Misty Moonlight. I can remember the Bumblebee, Just Jade. I'll get it. Okay, so you guys have in your packet, oops, this one. So like I said, just put it on with some dimensionals or adhesive. I am going to die cut my blue one out, which I already did, and put him on the front. He's kind of hiding our designer series paper though. I just wanted to just see that flower because it's so gorgeous. Stamped. I just love it. Okay, and then you should have a thanks in your packet, just a white thanks, or you guys could add a tag, any tag you want. Like I said, Stampin' Up! Has a rule that we cannot mail stamped images in kits. So I couldn't mail you anything stamped unless it was made already into a card. It has to do with copyright laws and things, I'm sure. Your thanks is probably going to show up better than my thanks. I might do that in blue later. That's our make and take. And then you should have another piece of paper to put in the inside that you can stamp whatever sentiment you like. So I hope you guys liked that make and take. I had a fun time trying to figure out how to do it without having any stamping. It was good practice for me. So that all is the, I know, right, Annie? It is, I mean, I was going to color it. Then I said, why? It's so pretty. I don't think it needs colored. That is the Flowers for Every Season bundle. Okay? We only have 2 more to go, guys. 2 more sweets. Oh, and I forgot to share. Did anybody notice if these were back ordered today while you were ordering? These are the little plastic shaker cups for the shaker card. That made it so easy to make. All right, let me see if my papers are all out of order. Well, I think we're on our, oh, since we talked about flowers, I think I can get rid of those pages. I'm missing question 4 somewhere. We did that one. Sorry, guys. I told you I'm a hot mess during the day. I'm worse at night. Oh, geez. Oh, we're going to play another game. We're going to play another game, and this winner gets the Metallic Baker's Twine and Sequins Combo Pack. It's got some Baker's Twine and sequins. So here we go. Get your fingers ready to type. The question is, I better not show you the answer. No, I've lost it again, you guys. I did number 4. Okay, this is the prize patrol for this. I should have stapled these. Yes, I did do number 4. So I can get rid of that paper. Okay. In the comments below, I found my paper. In the comments below, name your favorite flower. And of these 3 flowers, which one do you think is my favorite? So name your favorite flower, and then I have three I'm going to give you, and which one of those three is my favorite. Is it Gerber daisies? Is it tulips? Or is it hydrangeas? So answer that in the comments, and then we'll draw for the accessory pack. Somebody will surely get it, and then we might have to, if we have a tie, we'll do the number drawing again. Annie, yours is sunflower. I like sunflowers too. I might have told you guys this before, but we lived in Orange County in Southern California for 3 years in the 90s, and you could buy flowers everywhere, every corner, and they were so cheap, and we were so poor because it's so expensive to live there. And but I could still buy flowers because they were like 50 cents. Hey, my sister's on. Woo woo. Hey Stacy, I didn't know you were on. Anyway, you could buy flowers so cheap, and they're so expensive here. They want like $1.50 for a carnation. You could just buy these beautiful stems for 50 cents, $1 on almost every street corner. But, you know, it was California in the 90s. You might not be able to do that anymore now. Okay. Oh, calla lilies. Those are beautiful. Lilacs. Love lilacs. Did everyone have a chance to answer what my favorite flower is? Hey. Betty Holton, are you going to oh, you answered. You think Gerber daisies? Jalen thinks Gerber daisies. A lot of sunflower lovers out there. You need that set, girls. That's your favorite flower. One person won. My sister won. She guessed hydrangea. And I don't know that she knew that. Stacy, you didn't know that, did you? So Stacy gets the accessory pack. And girls, in case you didn't know, my sister has retired, and she's been doing a lot of paper crafting. She set up her craft room and everything, so now she'll have some accessories. I just love hydrangeas. Okay, congratulations. Okay, the next one I have 3 little sets. Let's go fast. Let's go fast. And I have one more thing I'm going to make for you. It's okay to give it to someone else, but you're the only one that guessed right. You silly girl. I'll draw everybody's name out after we're all done. I'll draw everyone's name out because I don't want to pay postage to Canada anyway. And you'd have to probably pay tax. You guys, it's so hard to mail things to my sister in Canada. I'll draw somebody's name out later of everybody who answered. Okay, this is the next one. Another real simple little set that I almost didn't get, and now I'm in love with it. The bundle includes the stamp set Field of Flowers and then this border punch, which is called Confetti Flowers Border Punch. And it punches out these 6 little flowers. That would be cute in the little jar, mason jar. And here are the 2 cards that I made using this bundle. I used our little note cards, and I punched out the little confetti flowers and glued them on there, and then I stamped, they have a flower stamp that I just stamped kind of in the tall grasses. So that was really easy to put together, really quick. And then this one was really quick as well. I just stamped 2 stems, and then this is one one, it's connected, so it's not hard to get it right on the stem where it's supposed to be. Really, really quick and easy. And I just added a little paper at the bottom. So that is a fun little bundle. Field of Flowers with the Confetti Flowers Border Punch. Okay. Okay, now we're going to make a card. We're going to make this card, and then I'll go through everything really fast. And this is from the Sweet In Good Taste. So you get some dies, stamp set. I love the feathers, and I love the little flower, and all of these dies. The sentiments from the stamp set fit perfectly in those. There's also the Tasteful Textile embossing folder that comes in this suite. And the paper, which I think I showed a while ago when I got my products. A lot of textiles, like fabric, brick, tile, wood, spackle. I think it's the trend. This would be great for masculine cards. I also made a card using this that I'll share in a second. But that's the 12 by 12 paper, which I like the 12 by 12 paper. And then I made this card with the feather image and the little background image. And then I got the Time to Celebrate from Itty Bitty Birthdays, and I used this little tiny label die. Simple little card. This would be a nice masculine card. And we're going to make a card, and you know that during the month of May we talked about masking, so we're going to mask. And this is my final little demonstration, and then we'll run through another little suite real fast that I don't have any product or finished product to show you because I ran out of time. This does happen. Okay, I don't use this color very much, y'all, but I need to start using it. This is the Rococo Rose. It's an in color that was introduced last year, and it goes really well with this Blushing Bride Pink. So I've got my card base, which is 5.5 by 8.5, folded in half. And then I'm adding a layer of Blushing Bride, which is 4 by 5 1/4. And that's going to be my card base. And then for the stamping, I'm going to use Rococo Rose ink. I'm going to do the flower. Oh, we are going to do one die cut. I didn't die cut something ahead of time. But this will be real fast. This flower image is really pretty. I wish the die set had included the flower image. Okay. Don't you? I'm going to just kind of see where that is going to be, because my tag is going to cover up, and I don't want to cover up a lot of my flower. Okay. This is another image that is real detailed that you really don't have to color. There's enough color in it. You could color and it would be beautiful, but not necessary. Okay, I made a mask for it. And if you've been hanging around the month of May, you know we did masking. And I'm just going to take a little piece of washi tape. What I did is that if you don't know what masking is, I should explain that. I stamped the flower image on some scrap paper and then I just cut it out with my scissors. And now I'm going to put it on top of my stamped image here, making a mask. And I'm going to use some old olive ink. And add some leaves up top here. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to do there. Then I'm going to cover this one up. And I've got some, I'll be right with you. I got some ink on the edge and I hate it when that happens. So I'm going to wipe that off. You know how some stamp pads are real juicy and you don't have to really work to get your stamp inked up? This is one of those. I don't want my edge because I got a little bit there, you can see, but we'll fix it. Okay, I'm going to add, I don't want this to show through here. So I'm going to add it right there. And then I'm going to put another little I like this little branch. I think it would be really cute on some Christmas cards. Okay, there's our leaves kind of peeking out from underneath the flowers. Now we're going to make our tag, and I'm just using some Memento ink. And we're going to cut it out with one of those dies. You guys, my dogs are under my desk. Do you know when you're watching me, my dogs are usually under my desk? I put a bed down there for them because they're more peaceful down there. My husband is upstairs, but no. They have to be with me. I don't know why. Because I love them more, probably. Okay, we're going to cut that out with the Big Shot. Now see if I have that new mini machine. And Karen, I will remember to post that information when I get off of here about the dimensions on the mini. I'm sure it's similar to, you know, other minis on the market, but we could use the mini instead of this big honkin' machine. I can't wait. Alrighty. Betty, you're so funny. What does that mean? Stampin' Up? Yeah. Okay, we're going to put this stamped layer on here. And then I'm going to use some dimensionals. And put it right here in the middle. And then I put some little sequins and I forgot to pull those. Hold on. Sorry. Yes, the dogs do favor the person that fills the bowl. That's so true. My son and daughter-in-law just got a new puppy. They felt like since everybody was home because of the COVID, it would be a good time. They were going to get new carpet this year, but they decided, well, let's get a puppy and wait on the new carpet. Oh, gosh. She's a cutie, though. She's going to be huge. She's a Labradoodle. She's kind of a reddish color. They named her Biscuit. Well, I was going to use tweezers. I'll try using my fingers. That ain't going to work. Here they go. Whoops. I'm going to cover up that little smudge I made. Whoops. Might need more glue. Labradoodles are good dogs, Letha. She seems so even-tempered, and they said she slept in her bed. They didn't kennel her, but she slept in her bed all night long, and she's had no problems doing it ever since. She's only 9 weeks, and I think the kids are probably wearing her out. You know how little puppies sleep all the time? But she loves to chase them. That's so cute. There we go. Might put just a couple down here. Yeah, I went to the breeder's website, and I wanted to make sure it was legit. I guess people are getting scammed right and left people are saying they have dogs for sale, and they don't really have dogs. And of course, it's my business to find out. No, I went to the website and I read up on them, and they seem to be great family animals. So. She's going to be big, though. Her feet are huge. Okay. That is the card using the Tasteful Touches stamp set. And the coordinating dies. And then here is the other card that I made using that stamp set. Okay, it seems like it's time for another. I think I've asked all the questions. Oh, there's one more question. What color was the flower I used on my make and take card? I don't know that I mentioned that. Did I mention it? They are fluffy, soft hair, but super gentle. Yeah. The color I use is actually a retired color because I wanted it to coordinate with my why can't I remember the color of the blue? I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna make myself say it 20 times. Misty Moonlight. I use Blueberry Bushel. So the answer to question 5, what color was the sunflower I used on my make and take card? Blueberry Bushel. Okay. Alrighty, I just have one more suite that we're just going to go through. I don't even have a card to show you. I feel so bad. I just ran out of time. This is going to be a real popular one too. Oh, I just dropped some. This is the Forever Greenery suite. It is on page, remember I told you on page 1 you can look them up, 108 to 110. If you want to look at some pretty samples, oh my gosh, they're beautiful. Anyway, here are the dies. These are going to be just so versatile. And then you can stamp these and cut them out. And the Forever Fern stamp set, which when you look at it, you think, I don't know. But you guys, go look at page 108 and 109. The samples are gorgeous. And 110. I can see a lot of Christmas cards with this bundle. In the suite, there is also they come in one pack. It's one purchase, but it has the greenery that we used in that card earlier, and then this one's called Greenery. Isn't that pretty? So those are the embossing folders, which would work with that mini Stampin' cutting machine. And then the ribbon in this suite is called just Forever Greenery Trim, and it comes in a combo pack. Isn't that pretty? And then this gold gold thread. Beautiful. The paper is gorge. I'm wondering if it's sold out. Did anybody try and order this today? Because it is just beautiful. Look at those ferns. Real pretty. Yeah, the paper is gorgeous. Did you get somebody? I should have ordered more than one pack. It'll be back. If it's sold out, it'll be back. And then these are real fun. These are the Forever Gold Specialty Designer Series paper. These I've seen just to make a really quick little card. Look at the fern. Just pull those out of there. They'd make cute scrapbooking pages too. Really pretty. Very elegant, this suite. I had one thing else that I dropped. Fell off my table. Hold on. Oh gosh, I'm way over, you guys. I'm so sorry. Thank you for hanging in. I should have rehearsed these little gold rings, which, like I said, go look at the samples on page 108, 109, and 110 of the catalog. Or if you don't have a catalog, go to my blog, theplaidpoodle.com, and click on the catalog link, and you can view the catalog online. They're beautiful. I like it. So maybe I'll make a card with this for Make It Monday, since I didn't make one for tonight. Okay, I think I have, that's all the questions I had. So let's go over the answers. And if you were late coming in, I'm giving away a free stamp set. Maybe 2. But you have to answer all of these questions, and after we get off here tonight, just go on and I'll put a post quiz answers or something under the video. and you have to answer the 5 questions, which the first question was, what does a red starburst with the letter N next to an item in the catalog mean? So the answer to number 1 is new item. The second question is, what is my favorite ink color? And the answer to that one is Magenta Madness. This is my script, y'all. Didn't I do? I think I could have done a better job. Okay, question 3 is, what bundle did I use to create the Birds and Branches lantern? And the answer is Birds and Branches lantern. Yes, you don't need to see my tabletop. The fourth question is, what is the name of the punch from the Lovely You bundle? And that is Lovely Labels Pick-a-Punch. That's question 4. And the last question was, what color was the sunflower I used on my Make and Take card? And it was Blueberry Bushel. It's a retired color. I wanted it to coordinate with my... You guys should quiz me. Something about whispering something. Why? My brain. Misty Moonlight has nothing to do with whispering. Misty Moonlight. Anyway, you guys, I am so sorry I went over. Thank you so much for joining me. Here's our little, here, I'll put this back. Here's our lantern we made. I'll post all of the cards later. And then here is our Make and Take. And we made, the last little card we made was the Your Special card. So those are 3 projects we made tonight. I think that's the most projects I've ever made during a Facebook Live. So thanks for your patience and thanks for showing up. I appreciate you guys. Go out and have a safe rest of your week. And if I can answer any questions for you, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Love y'all and good night.